Wow, so your Edochie can be this fearful. So he's trying everything in his power to protect Mr. Obasi and Chike's children. It's okay, and that of Augusta. Now they're looking for another place to stay. Renting another apartment is quite difficult. But come to think of it, how can your Edochie and Judy Austin plan all these things against me? And they did not even have a second option or even a third option. By now, they should have had a house in Enugu, not just in Lagos, Aja, because that mansion in Aja was specifically an idea by Queen May, not to your Edochie sef. She was the one, it was May that found the land and started up something before even involving Yul Edochie. So Yul now went and lied to Judy Austin, telling her that, oh, the mansion is big enough, and Judy Austin and her family members were already envisaging how they were going to stay in the mansion, how they are going to be doing their content, how their children will start going to Aja school, how they will now become a Lagos Nollywood chapter, as in like for another person sweat, without even knowing the fact that Queen May owns 99% of the whole thing. The deed of the land, CO of A, ABC of, yes, now C of A, everything belongs to May. It was in her name. That was the number one mistake Judy Austin made, because if she had sense, all those time that she was eating Queen May's money, she'd have used the opportunity to buy a land in Enugu, develop it, and build it. At least in that way, you know that, oh, sure, this is your house, you don't have to go anywhere. Now, John Edochie came out and cried that, oh, to the extent that people know his house address, they're threatening him, they're threatening his Judy, and they're threatening his children. Now, Augusta said she cannot stay anymore again, that she feels as if somebody is watching her, which I know that it might be a lie, it might not be a lie. I don't know how true it is. And that John Edochie should find them another house to stay. They are staying at Goshen Estate in Enugu. They now want to live in a more secured place like independent layout. You know now where the big people stay in Enugu. But how can they go and look for another house? Do you know that the landlord almost gave them quick notice because they were unable to pay the rent? They had to borrow money and complete the rent. They just paid the rent recently. Now you want to now move to another location simply because Augusta said enough is enough. If not, she will abandon the remaining children for Judy Austin, and this is what they cannot do. This is really, really very sad though. Me, I was even thinking that the house is one kind mansion. No wonder Judy Austin is desperately looking for a mansion. So this is the side that they are staying. Oh boy, no be small to know. It's just a, is it bungalow they call it? Okay, it's not duplex, it's bungalow now, just small bungalow, 2-bedroom flat that they are all managing to say this is where your Edochie and Judy Austin stays whenever they come back. That is why they don't like to come back to Enugu. You know why? They don't like to stay much in Enugu. They prefer to be moving to Asaba, moving to different places, because the place is not conducive for them. Now the problem is, how do they go to another place? Do you know what it entails to move to another house? It entails that you have to pay the agent fee. It entails that you have to pay caution fee. In fact, for you to get an apartment in Nigeria right now, maybe one bedroom might be like 400k, 500k, depending on your location. And do they have up to ₦1 million to rent a house? No. Now they are now in soup. They cannot move. Landlord will not do refund. The only thing you can do is, if you are moving, bring somebody else that will replace you and collect the money. That is how it works in Nigeria. Now they are now in soup. They are now, in fact, there is a little bit of fight, fracas between Judy Austin and Yul Edochie and also Augusta, because Augusta is claiming that enough is enough. Moreover, she's tired of living in that kind of place, that she needs to change environment, she needs to relocate, that she wants them to push her to Lagos. So that has been your plan, that she wants to relocate, that she doesn't even want to stay in Enugu anymore. She wants Lagos. So now Lagos they hungry you. That Lagos is going to be a good business for her, for the children. At least now they will go to good school and the rest of them. Yul Edochie, on the other hand, is saying that there is no money, that he can't even afford 3 square meal. Some of the children are off school. They can't even go to school. They're waiting for new term. They've lost one term already. They're waiting for the next section so that he could see whether he can fix them in any school. And now you want to leave the house, you want to pack, you want to do this thing. That Augusta should be patient. Augusta insisted no, that she can't be patient. And Judy Austin joined her in in the affair now, because apparently the two siblings had already planned it that it is Lagos that they want to go and stay. They don't want to stay in the east again, because in Lagos not everybody know them in Lagos now who have their time in Lagos, but Lagos houses are quite pricey. I'm talking about millions here, because you have to pay for agent fee, you have to pay for different things. How do they want to go about it? And May has already gotten the mansion. What are they going to do about it? This their situation is really a dicey situation. So big. So that is the reason why Edochie came out and was crying, thinking that people will pity for him, people will have pity for him, because apparently Nigeria and pity stories are 5 and 6. When you come out with a pity story, people will be like, this man is really suffering. Let us all get a GoFund account for him. Let us all just get something for. Let us bring out his account number. Well, if somebody has said, let us bring out his account number so that we can actually contribute for him, Edochie will immediately bring out his account number, just the way he did during his presidential run. He came out and told us that he was good at the job, that he had the quality. Let youth, it is now time for youth. We all believed him. Me too, I believed him. But one thing about me is that I did not give him my money, because I no even kukuma get money. I never even chop bellefuna to carry my money give Edochie to add to his philandering attitude, because what he did with the money was to squander it with Judy and all the girls in Enugu and Asaba, sleeping in different hotels while lying to Queen May. That was the plan that he wanted to use again when he came out to cry out that see what happened. They are threatening him. They even went as far as stalking his house, and the rest of them with all these beautiful pity stories. Not even one person pitied him. Instead, what they did was to tell him that, Oga, you no get money. I think what even made people to react was the 1 million naira bounty that he placed on the people that showed his house address. How can you place 1 million naira bounty? You don't know how to go about things. You want to act rich, and yet you are not rich. You are supposed to humble yourself, belittle yourself, act your pocket size. In that way, you don't know where your divine helper will see you and help you. Now that strategy did not work. Nobody asked to do a GoFund for you. Nobody asked for your account details. In fact, nothing. And now Augusta and the sister Judy have ganged up against you, telling you that they are tired, they want to relocate, like they want to send the other people out to stay in Lagos. But Edochie is telling them that Lagos is not as easy as they are thinking, that Enugu is better off. At least once in a while, the village people in the area, they can go to the village market and get fruits and get food stuff. That Lagos lifestyle is expensive, schools are expensive, but they no gree. That is the fight that they are inside though. They want to pack, but they don't have money to pack. Edochie try to use emotional blackmail to blackmail people. It still did not work. Now me, I don't know their next stage, but what I'm telling you is that Augusta says she doesn't want to stay in the house again, that she wants to leave, and if she's leaving, she cannot live alone. She has to live with other children. So now, in fact, everything is on chokehold on Edochie. Only God knows how he's going to survive this time around, but I definitely know that he's definitely going to survive. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.